Howdy-o, everyone! Lawson here, back in action for more Earnest Attraction. That's right, our least favorite character is getting their own case because a simp has his day. Simply the best. A simplistic simp scenario. Who knows? But either way, Ernest appears to be the one we're taking the case for. So let's continue. Hello, Cheryl. Oh, there you are, Pinstripes. I was beginning to wonder what happened to you. Miss Layton asked me to stop on my way in and buy some things for her. Tea, of course, this fashion magazine, and a snack for later on today. Being the dog's body again, eh? Isn't Miss Layton here yet herself? She's gone out already. Said she'd be back late. Oh, what a pity. You left a message for you, though. Do you want to hear it? Of course! Gosh, this sounds awfully important. My palms are starting to sweat. Mom's spaghetti. Alright then. If you're sure you're ready. Ernest, while I'm gone, tidy up. Is that it? Great so. Not quite what you were expecting, eh? I feel your pain. Oh no, it's quite alright. I had a suspicion it might say that. So where shall I start, I wonder? It's rough being the underdog, eh? Having to tidy up after your boss because she's so terrible at it? I wouldn't say that, Cheryl. She's not terrible at tidying at all. She tidies when she wants to tidy, and when she doesn't want to tidy, she doesn't. She's just being true to herself. Oh, brother, this guy stinks. My guy, have some respect. You can respect women's juice and have self-respect. That is a possibility. Perhaps you too should have opinions. Perhaps you too should not do that. Just being true to her selfishness, you mean? She's never wanted to tidy in her life, so Muggins has to do it. Well, that last part may be true. Anyway, there's something I've been meaning to ask you, Pinstripes. This is the perfect opportunity. What is it? What are you doing? Why do you work here as Cat's assistant? She doesn't even pay you, does she? No, she doesn't. I work here because I owe Miss Layton a debt of gratitude. Must be a big one. What happened? It was when I met her for the very first time. I'm listening. I was beginning to being investigated by Scotland Yard. Investigated? You? Come on. Do you think I was tuned into a dog yesterday? Case number 10. The importance of being earnest. A good pun, I'm real. Inspector Hastings had summoned me to his office. There had been a theft, you see, and I was the prime suspect. Ernest Grievance! You did it, didn't you? It wasn't me. I'm innocent, Inspector, I swear. Don't give me that, sunshine. I knew it was you who broke into Dr. Uman's laboratory and nicked his research papers. Admit it. Broke into? No. Oh, no, I didn't. There's been some terrible misunderstanding. So you're still gonna deny it, are you? There are witnesses, you know. You were seen sneaking in there. What more evidence do you think I need to put your way, eh? Come clean, sunshine, or things are gonna get ugly. But I've only just started at Cressler's University. Why would I have a fresher like me? Oh, Cressler University? What do you think you're doing barging in here when I'm interviewing a suspect?
Can't believe you brought this poor man here to Scotland Yard.
You what?
You can't accuse people without carrying out a proper investigation first.
This is not true, by the way. The cops can completely accuse you of doing something like this, and even keep you for quite some time before they have to let you go. In other nations, like Japan, they could do it for more than that. Ain't that neat?
Sounds like the only evidence you have is circumstantial, that he was at the scene.
Oh, you cheeky little so-and-so.
Oh, I am sorry. I'm Katrielle. Katrielle Layton.
I don't care if you're Queen of the Sheba. You don't come down here and start interfering in people's police business. You gotta complain about the way we do things. You follow proper procedure and solve this puzzle. That's the proper procedure? I can yell at a cop if I solve a puzzle? If only. There are a line of 5 cars driving along the road, and they're all breaking the speed limit. The next day, the 5 drivers go to the police station, but only 4 of them are charged with speeding. Which car was the one that was being driven by the person who was not charged? What? The next, because like if it was a police officer, it would be easy. Like boom. But none of them look like they're the police. The 5 drivers who go to the police station, but only 4 of them are charged with speeding. What car was the one that was being driven by the person who was not charged? There isn't much here. 5 cars driving along the road, and they're all breaking the speed limit. The next day, the 5 drivers go to the police station, but only 4 of them are charged with speeding. What car was the one that was being driven by the person who was not in charge of speeding? It was not charged. I'm gonna say this one because they're in the back here, but I honestly don't know which way we're going. So that one should be in the back. They're in the back both times. So I'm going to assume this one right here is the police, and that's why they did not get charged. Because of that. If not that, then it'd probably be the 5th one, right? 3rd one I could see in the appeals of like everyone else was doing it. Same with 2, but I don't know. This one only makes sense in the sense that like it's a cop. But they don't look like a cop, so I don't know. Dialogue. Try to picture the 5 cars speeding. Okay. This one's a little hard because this is very little information. So you either get it or you don't. So I'm guessing it's the person that drove the fastest. What car was the one that was being driven by the person who was not charged? Because they don't say anything about anything else, just that they were all speeding. So the one in front? Okay. Well, that's fine. You did it. There was a patrol car chasing... See, that's what confused me! I have the proper logic. I just... I didn't see that was a police car. In the sense that, like, I thought the red one was the one at the end. Oh, dang it. You cracked it! Well, that's a turn up for the books.
Any puzzle solved, that's my motto. Unlike Scotland Yard's, which seem to be any blame absolved.
Blimey. Inspector Hastings, sorry to barge in, sir, but it's nearly time. Yes, of course. I got an appointment at Gresheller. Thanks for reminding me, Constable. Right, Graves. Looks like you're off the hook for now. But you're still at the top of the list, Sunshine, as soon as I get more evidence.
Oh no, please!
Come on then, PC Beat. Let's get over to the university. Yes, sir. You're, free to go then, sir.
How can I make him believe me? I didn't do it. Well, then you've, gone now. And they said that you're free to go too. So why don't we, get out of here? Oh, well, unless you'd like to stay. Oh, golly, no. Then I suggest we leave now before the inspector comes back. Yes. And that's how we were thrust together. How the heavens conspired to make us meet. She was like the goddess of destiny in my eyes then. Can't believe we're hearing a Sim story. Fantastic. Well, we gotta look around here. So it just always look like this? Please look like a pile of messes. Gotta get my hand going. Gotta have them all. Gotta share a bow. Bow. This is an inspector's chair. By the look of it, golly, it looks ancient. As far as I can deduce, this chair is hideously uncomfortable. It makes a terrible noise when you try to move it, probably because the casters are so rusty. Have you ever been oiled? Not been oiled. I like to imagine that this coffee is the coffee from what we've seen from Wenceforth, you know? I say, what a thick layer of dust there is on these slates. I wonder if anybody ever cleans around here. So badly bent out of shape. The blind won't close, however hard you tug on the strings. I should think it's stuck in this half-open position forever. I mean, they're not wrong. That is what happened. Can't touch the fan? Oh, yes. Okay. Lots of memos about cases currently under investigation here. The writing's so messy, I can't read any of them. Gosh, there's a mug shop of me up there, is there? Milk, tinned tomatoes, crisp. This isn't anything to do with crime. It's a shopping list. And a war crime at that. Crisp. Who would call it that? Oh, puzzle time. There's something strange about this light. Ah, a hidden puzzle. I thought it didn't look quite right. She's a puzzle freak. Puzzle freak. She's puzzle freaky. Oh, it's one of these. I like these. They're pretty cool. Oh. Okay. I think maybe, no. What if we, here. Oh no, other way. Come on. I think you could do it multiple ways here. Okay, so what if we there, there, there. Really, it doesn't? That's weird. Okay, the problem here is specifically, where do I go off to? Because clearly there's a chain of commands of where I go to things. That could reach there. This could reach here. That could reach all the way over here. Where can this reach? Okay, so we're gonna try to do it this way. All the way here. And then now we need to figure out how to get over there. No. We cannot. Huh. Huh. Okay. So clearly we need this to get somewhere else. get there. So there's only one real escape here. Over here. And then you have escape there. And where do you have another escape? Doesn't seem like there's other escapees. Oh, that's a problem. Because we could probably do that. And that gets to there. So we're gonna move you here. We probably won't get it all in one go, but like, all of them will be got. It is very possible. There you go. And that goes there. Little boost. There we go. Yeah, you just kind of have to like do two different ones. It's not a big problem. It's just neat problem. You did it. You're breathing life into a spaceship once more. It's time to set a course for uncharted territory beyond the stars. Nice and lovely. Haha! I did it! I feel much better now. Good for her. But honestly, I think we're all good now. Then we can move on to the next bit. Toyam. Thank you for helping me before, I mean. I'm Ernest. Ernest Greaves. I just got the pun. I don't know what to tell you. It's a pleasure to meet you, Ernest. The pleasure is all mine, Miss Layton. I must say, it's jolly good of you to believe me. But I'm not a thief, I mean. Oh no, I just couldn't abide that loudmouthed inspector's sloppy detective work, that's all. Oh, I wouldn't like to say if you did it or not. But I didn't do it. It's, that case about the stolen research papers, isn't it? From the professor at, Grinshiller, University? Yes, that's right. Somehow I seem to be a suspect. But you didn't do it. Honestly. No, honestly, I didn't. Please, you have to believe me. Well, Ernest, if that is your real name, you don't look like a thief, or the sort of person who tried to deceive others. I'm not. I really haven't done anything wrong. So you're still at the university, are you? Yes, I've only just enrolled, though. But somehow I'm already managed to get myself into an awful fix. I always seem to be at the most dastardly luck, and only this morning I fell down a drain in the street and got bitten by a dog. I see. A walking calamity, you might say. Oh. Well, your luck may have changed. I intend to go to Grinshiller today anyway. If you come along with me, I could do what I was planning there and prove your innocence in passant. In passant? Or in passant. Unless you'd rather I didn't interfere. Oh no, I mean, please do interfere. That is, if you really think you can prove it. Of course. Right then, let's go. Now? Yes. Yes, all right. Miss Layton made it seem like proving my innocence would be as easy as falling off a log. I went along with her, hoping desperately that she was right. Right. What is she doing here, Thousand Eye Stare Lady? Dearie me, I wonder what's afoot. I just saw Inspector Hastings rusting off somewhere. Do you know the Inspector? What sort of man is he? Oh, well, I only know what I've heard, of course. So he's very passionate about his job. and that he's rather overbearing at times. That's just because he can't abide law-breaking of any sort. Yes, overbearing fits the bill rather well in this case. But I haven't broken any laws, though. I've also heard that he could be a little slow sometimes. And I've also heard that, though this is just between you and me, that at home his wife rules the roost, as it were. No, listen to me. I don't like to gossip, you know, but when people ask, steal. Don't tell anyone I told you, will you? she's gonna gossip. She loves doing it. Favorite pastime. Yeah. Handcuffs. Ah, yes, today's paper. Have you seen this headline? Hunky Punk discovered with shocking resemblance to PM. Oh dear, I do hope my name doesn't get plastered across the front pages. It will. Visitors are supposed to sign in here, I believe. Oh, you're supposed to sign in? I didn't even notice. I just walked straight past. I was brought in here by the inspector, so I didn't write my name in there either. I'm being fair. Hey, another hit coin. Let's go. We like to have our hit coins everywhere. Another puzzle. Hello, madam. Don't suppose you've forced a puzzle? We've had one on hand in the lost property, but not being able to solve it, we don't know what it is. I see. I could probably solve it for you, if that would help. Really? That would be most helpful. Most helpful indeed. Yay! Let's help. Let's help. Imperfect triangle. Here we have a board made up of lots of small regular triangles. You cut the board in two, you could put the two pieces together to make one big regular triangle. Select the joins between the triangles to draw a line and showing where to cut. You are not allowed to flip either of these pieces over. I'm not good at this visual stuff. You cut the board in two, you can put two pieces together to make one big regular triangle. How many can you have? You have to cut the board in two, so this would leave it to where it's more pieces. I guess you could cut it here. And it would have a very weird figure. We cut it right there. Just one little cut. This would make a triangle for sure, but I don't know how this would do. And if we cut this part, it's not in two anymore. Suddenly it's more than that. We can't exactly do that either. So I generally don't know where to cut when it comes to this. This confuses me because like it's very hard to imagine 2D into a 3D plane for me. So when the big triangle is put together, the length of each side is equivalent to 4 tiles. 4 tiles? Maybe something like that? I don't get it, honestly. I still don't. The cut is a simple one. You just need to draw a straight line in the right place. Okay. How many lines do I have to make? The smaller piece contains 5 tiles. Okay, cool. So I could actually start looking for that. So it could be right here, and that would have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Or I could cut it here. That has 5, right? That has 5. You know what? I'm gonna say it's this.
This should do it, I think.
Yeah, let's go! You did it. You made one big triangle. All you had to do was cut off 5 tiles at the bottom right and place them on the top left. I did not notice. I really didn't. I really was not earned. Not earned. What is the opposite of free? A pay-for 5-course meal? Well, thank you, madam. Thank you kindly. Let's see. This looks like a name, I think. I'll get in touch with the person concerned and inform them we have their puzzle. And the yard. It's kind of you to help. Not at all. It's the public's duty to help the police when they can, after all. That's not true. I'm just gonna tell you, it's not true. As far as I'm concerned. Neighborhood watches do more. Yeah. I said it. I said it. And then the homeowner association. No, don't get me started. They are evil, but they are thorough. What's the best way to the university from here? Oh, I could show you. Just follow me. I say, this will be your first time to visit Katrielle, Miss Layton? No, I used to go there quite often as a child, but it's been rather a long time. I haven't been from here before. I'm not sure what the best way is. Really? Well, don't worry. I'll be there in a jiffy. You still here? Whatever, dude. Buses from here go to all sorts of different places around the city, it seems. The bus stop is called Scotland Yard as well. How funny. The notice board here has all sorts of things pinned on it. Fascinating. Eat the coin. Can I have a bloody coin? Looks very impressive here on the corner, doesn't it? Scotland Yard, the heart of London's crime prevention. I expect there are cells inside somewhere, aren't there? I couldn't bear to be locked up. I imagine the view from up there is very interesting. You could probably see down all sorts of little streets. Well, you probably could. Sure. Got everything good there. Good. Yeah, I don't think there's gonna be there. If I'm not very much mistaken, I'm not very much mistaken very often. Those who just went past was the esteemed Inspector Hastings. And if I'm not mistaken, as you know, I'm not often mistaken, he was off to investigate something. Old Dougie smells the distinctive stink of a case, in which case I may have a story for the morning paper. Oh no, a reporter? Gosh, what if it's all over the news? Miss Layton, my face could be on the front page of every paper in London. Don't worry, Ernest. It would never make front page news. Page 3 at best. Page 3? I don't have the figure for that. Damn. My boy went from a simp to a sad sack real quick. I'm not sure which is better. I'm gonna say simp. If you're a sad sack, turn into a simp. You'll at least have a personality. Sad sacks are just sad, and it makes me sad. Here we are, miss. In a jiffy, as promised. Well, this brings back memories. I haven't been in Katrielle for a long time now. Hardly changed at all. Are you alright? Sorry, oh yes, I'm fine. So, they say it has a long and distinguished history, this college. Yes, that's right. It's one of the top 2 in London. Well, it certainly looks the part. The buildings have that particular character about them that says this is the centre of learning. Oh, look! There's a constable we saw at Scotland Yard.
What if he arrests me?
Relax. He looks like he's just investigating at the moment. In fact, why don't we ask him how his inquiries are coming along?
Oh, well, I hope they found something that proves I couldn't have done it. I mean, fair. Surprised Bonobo Man has been here all this time.
So this is London. So many big buildings. Sangrio seems like a long way away now. First I will sell my bonomos here, and then, when everyone knows what they are, I will sell them all over the world. When bonomos are famous, Sangrio will be famous. And when Sangrio is famous, we will have more tourists, and everyone will be happy. So, it's party time! Pampono, a selling party. Is there a festival today? There's a man, or rabbit, or someone over there dancing. Oh, he's dropped a puzzle out of his rucksack. Look!
Oh, so they didn't meet up till then. Okay. Rocket reshuffle. These rockets are being tested out to see how they launch and land. Each rocket can only move to a launching pad that is the same number of the spaces away as the number it displays. Rockets can fly over other rockets, but cannot land on launching pads that are already occupied by a rocket. Select the rocket you want to move, and then pick the launch pad where you want it to touch down. Let's just show the 3 rockets in the 3-2-1 order, from left to right, without any gaps. Okay. So here's problem. That 2 is gonna fuck me over real bad. Why does the 2 fuck me over real bad? Because the 3 needs to move certain ways. That isn't 3-way? Okay. I'm gonna move that all the way over there, because I need that. Oh! Solves it by trying to solve it? Let's go. Easy. Easy.
You did it! The test was a success! By moving rockets 1 to the right-hand edge, you can reverse the order of rockets. The quickest way to solve this is in 9 steps. I did an 11. I'm awful. Excuse me. I think this puzzle may have fallen out of your rucksack. Oh, thank you. You people of London are so kind. It's not true. If you like, you could keep the puzzle. Goodbye.
I think you'll find that Greshella University is one of the most prestigious in all of London. Many old Greshlanders, open bracket, mouthful, close bracket, have gone on to become famous academics, politicians, and artists.
Well, that's very impressive. That means they're Academy High Flyer then, doesn't it, Ernest? Oh, well, thank you for the compliment, miss. That's very flattering. This is no time to be feeling pleased with yourself. If the police manage to pin this theft on you, you'll be an famous Grenadillion. Not a famous one. Yes, sorry. You're quite right.
Random dudes there.
It's a lovely campus, isn't it? So green and open. Has benefits of one of London's top universities, of course. I say, wouldn't it be spiffing to eat your lunch out of the grass? It would be just like a good old-fashioned picnic. All this green space is very good for the students. Must be beneficial to have a place like this to come to lay your head sometimes. Plus, it looks like a boob. Well, it's a curious building, isn't it? Traditional, and yet somehow it has a modern feel to it as well. Can't quite remember when it was built. The date is escaping me just at the mo. All those windows, faculty building must be nice and light inside.
Like you would think that, right? But actually, grad school.
It's a very traditional brick construction, isn't it? It speaks volumes about the history of the university. I dreamt about coming here for so many years. It hasn't changed at all. It's exactly as I remember it. Not true. And my little hint coins all over the place. Let's go. Rusty old car. That's Layton's old ass car. Shoot. Good. Yep. Hello. Whatever here. If it isn't the very fellow who inspected Hastings, brought into question before. You were discharged, lad. What are you doing here? Thought better of it and came to confess, haven't you? No, definitely not. I didn't do it. I'm rather intrigued by the case, Constable. I heard some research papers were stolen. Is that right? No money, no other valuables. Were the documents worth anything, per se?
Well, they happen to have been the very important research papers of Dr. Genome.
And who is this Dr. Genome?
Oh, I could fill you in on that front, miss. He's one of the most influential researchers in the famed field of plant genetics. He's published countless revolutionary papers on the subject. He's actually the reason I enrolled here. I've wanted to study under him for years now.
Oh, really? And on your first day you managed to be accused of stealing his work?
Well, yes. Somehow I did. Apparently the results of Dr. Holmes' current research has been heavy and anticipated by bullfins all over the world for some time. So we believe, madam, that this must likely worth a bob or two.
I see. It's cutting-edge research, is it? And you're protecting property and not the person. That sort of scientific discovery that money can't buy. Is that the idea?
Precisely, madam. So we're investigating accordingly. All inquiries are ongoing.
Yes, of course. Thank you, Constable. Well, Ernest, it looks like the police are well underway with the investigation. So there's not a moment to lose. Why not, miss? Because we want to prove your innocence before they do. Or don't. It's no fun if we don't beat them to it. Fun? That's right, fun. So I think you better tell me movements up to when the theft was discovered. What did you do today since you arrived? Where did you go? Who did you speak to? Tell me everything. Yes, my movements. Well, today was my first day, as you know. Yes, and? I've been dying to have my first lecture from Dr. Ohm. I think he's simply spiffing, you see.
Oh, so he was always a simp. Doesn't matter, whatever it is.
Yes, I was looking more for hard facts, Ernest. Suddenly I found myself standing outside the gates of this wizard university, thinking to myself, that's not really relevant at the moment. You see? Well, so then I finally took my first step, my very first footprint, in the metaphysical snow of the campus. It really was nothing short of monumentous. So to sum up, you walk through the university gates. Alright then, let's follow your monumentous footsteps of earlier today, shall we? So Miss Layton started investigating the case in order to for us to prove my innocence. I was terrified by the accusation of what stick, that I'd be branded a criminal. But little by little, as I saw how confident she was, my nerves started to settle. Oh? High profile research. Ah! Yes, a clue. His work would be considerable financial value. Interesting. And next time, y'all, we'll be continuing on our campus. Or else there's going to be a dead man on it. Till then, sayonara, bye-bye.